honestly, I think there's even more money to be made off of Craigslist now that they've done this. Hey folks, Randy here with Doing Cut and Trim. So I posted a video, and actually a lot of other people posted videos, I think last week, about the fact that Craigslist is now charging to post services on their site. And when that first happened, I actually was kind of upset. My business has basically been built on Craigslist and Facebook to a lesser extent. And, you know, the Craigslist advertising for me has been the one part of my business that I've basically set and not changed since the beginning. Like I said, usually do right around 100 ads a month for free. So with them charging $5 per ad, I'm not going from spending $0 on Craigslist to $500 a month. There's no way. I'm not doing that. So I was at first kind of bummed about it and was kind of upset, but I've been looking at Craigslist in my area and I noticed something. And I think Craigslist advertising may have actually gotten a whole lot better. This is not an original idea to me. There's a guy in my area that I was talking to about it, and he actually said that exact thing. I didn't see it at first, but after kind of running some numbers, I see it now. And so I'll explain. So in my area, there's two major Craigslist sites. One of them gets 50 million visits per month. The other gets 1 million per month. And so I had not advertised on the 50 million visit site at all because it was just so congested and so full of everything. It was just impossible for people to see you. And then the fact is that more people were going to that site. The quality of the leads I was getting weren't that great. So I was advertising on the smaller of the Craigslist sites, and I was getting a lot of leads. I generated, I think, over 200 last year, and they were much more, it was a much higher, my close rate was much higher on the smaller Craigslist site. So with them charging, and they've been charging since the 15th, I took a look, and before they were charging, the Craigslist site that was averaging 50 million visits per month, that site, the Farm and Garden Services section, was getting 15 to 20 posts per day. And then the 1 million visit per month Craigslist site, that was getting 5 or 6 ads per day. Well, now that they've started charging, the larger of the Craigslist sites has gone from 16 to 20 ads per day down to 5. And the Craigslist site that was getting 5 or 6 ads per day is now less than 1 per day. Which means there's an opportunity to stand out. You know, if you spend $5 a day, or I'm probably not going to do that to start off with, I'll probably post 2 or 3 times a week. But if you're posting, at least initially, this may change. Craigslist actually became a really good spot to market to a lot of people in a very small area. So if you think about it this way, before March 15th, Craigslist was full of spam. I think a lot of my competitors would probably argue that I was one of the spammers. But after March 15th, that spam all went away. And now you've got an area that before was clogged full of junk. Now there's no junk in there, and only quality is being posted, but not much quality because people haven't adjusted to paying for Craigslist ads. So if you're posting your Craigslist ads now, people are going to be much more likely to see what you've posted compared to what it would have been like before March 15th. So in a way, Craigslist went from being an absolute cesspool to now being very quality. You know, you go from, you know, you got 1 million people a month visiting this one site. Well, now you only got one person posting an ad per day. It's much higher, it's much more likely that some of those people are going to click on your ad as opposed to someone else's. And the same thing goes for the other one. They're still posting 5 or 6 ads a day on the larger site, but that's down from the 20 or so that they were posting before. So I was frustrated initially by Craigslist charging, but now I'm happy. You know, we've essentially gone from posting in a low quality environment to now Craigslist has become a high quality environment. And I would imagine marketing companies aren't going to pick up on that right away. And so this is actually very valuable real estate for what you're getting. So my marketing plan is changing a little bit, but I am still going to be posting on Craigslist, and I'll probably post fairly frequently because I think, honestly, I think there's even more money to be made off of Craigslist now that they've done this. So, for Andy with Dolan Cut and Trim, I hope this was helpful to you. Good luck this year.